I was not in the scale house today because we are the only people in the area, I think, that are doing corn, and nobody was hauling to us today. Actually, they were doing hay this morning. I told Avery to get a video of it. Again, who knows if he actually listens to me when I tell him to do that. But nobody was hauling corn in, and so I was able to stay at home and work on different projects for different clients that I have. But wrapped up all of that today, and Avery is driving the combine, so we're going to head out and pester him. Maybe he'll let me drive. Who knows? So I called Avery to ask him where he was because I looked on Find My Friends and I couldn't totally tell what field and farm they were at. And all he did was tell me the farm number or the field number. Like when you do crop insurance, like the farm tract field, it was the farm number. And luckily I knew where it was because I helped move everything here yesterday or the other day, 2 days ago. But I mean, buddy, you gotta give me a little bit more information besides just the number, because if I hadn't helped move here yesterday, I would have no clue where I was going. But I have a question. What do you guys call your fields? Do you have specific names for them, or how do you direct people to what fields you guys are in? You know Brad Paisley's song, Waiting on a Woman? I feel like Bree and I need to make a variation of it called Waiting on a Combine. Lots of progress here. And a happy corn dog. Okay, I jumped in with Mason instead in the grain cart, so I'm gonna ask him some cab chat questions. He's gonna be so happy about it. Mason, what is your favorite thing to drive during harvest?
Combine.
And you're not in the combine tonight?
Nope.
Got the boot?
Got the boot.
What's your least favorite thing to drive?
Grain cart.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Notice how Mason's driving and not me, because
I don't trust her.
that's probably not going to be very good again, but here we are.
Well, she won't unload on a truck, so how can you let her drive?
I need to learn. I will learn, but
You've watched 100 times.
yeah, I know, but I just don't want to dump the corn everywhere.
Well, just don't mess up and you won't have to shovel any corn. It'll be good.
Great logic. So it is now a few days later, from the last video that you saw. So after I jumped in with Mason, it ended up being, he left me in the grain cart by myself and I drove it all by myself. Didn't film it because I was focused on doing a good job, and also we were trying to finish the field that we were in before it was dark and everything and get it all done. So just trying to focus on my job instead of filming. But finished that, and then yesterday I went to World Dairy Expo. So I think I've spoke about this before, but I graduated from the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Actually, the Badgers are playing today. So anyway, graduated from UW-Madison, and as a student at UW-Madison, I was a part of Badger Dairy Club and Collegiate Farm Bureau. And through those organizations, I worked at World Dairy Expo. Also, I'm at Culver's right now. No shocker there. I'm just moving forward in the pickup line. You can order ahead from Culver's on their app or on their website, and then you do curbside pickup. And it's super great for ordering ahead of time for a big crew of people. So, life hack. Anyway, back to World Dairy Expo. I was in charge of the grilled cheese stand at World Dairy Expo for 2 years. So I was the cheese stand chair, which is put on by Badger Dairy Club and Collegiate Farm Bureau. And then a lot of the work that is done at World Dairy Expo is actually done by all the students in Badger Dairy Club. So I was highly involved. So obviously every year I like to go back, see all my friends from college that show cattle and everything. So went to that, and then the guys, they were shelling corn again yesterday, and then now we're chopping. So I'm getting lunch from Culver's. We're chopping for a custom guy. So getting lunch for the crew from Culver's. Me and Bree and I, and we'll head out there. Okay, found Avery, got him his Culver's, but that inspired me to ask another cab chat question. And that is, Avery, if you could only eat one meal from Culver's for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Easy. It'd be buffalo chicken tenders.
It has to be on the menu currently. Is that easy still?
Yeah, bring buffalo chicken tenders back, and then I will eat them twice a week for the rest of my life. That's a promise to Culver's.
Okay. Sounds good.
Unless you like jack the rate on it and I can't afford it, then I'll have to go down to once a week.
Okay, well, we are taking corn silage from a field that we are obviously driving to right now back to a dairy farm, a local dairy farm, and that's what the guys are doing this weekend, or today at least. How's it going? You're here, you're driving, it's a beautiful fall sunny day.
I'd rather be doing just about anything else.
Well, here we are.
Like pouring concrete or something off.
Got a little dirty windshield moment going on, a little action going on. So please do not mind that. Avery should really clean it after this.
We'll see. Probably won't. I cleaned this half this morning. Not any better.
No.
You're running the chopper in there. This is probably like one of the hardest things you have to do in corn silage. And one of the harder things that there is to do with just chopping in general. So he's actually using his mirrors right now to aim the spout into the truck. But obviously, you know, when you look in a mirror, everything's backwards. So, you know, if it looks like you need to go to the right a little bit with the spout, you actually have to do the opposite to get the spout to do what you want it to do, so you're not missing. And then the other problem is you're looking behind you in your mirrors, so it's hard to look in front of you for obstacles on the side of the field, or you know, or in front of you down trees and different things. Then you also have to have a plan to get the trucks turned around and out of here. So we do a thing called a roundabout. So we'll just kind of start making a left turn and make a loop out in the corn to be able to get right back to the path we're on the edge of the field. And then the trucks can get on the road. So like when he turns left like that, he's got to move his spout to the left. Otherwise he'd be shooting it off in the road right now. And you also have to know where the mud holes are in the field so you don't take full loads right into them too. Right, Em?
Yeah, I thought you were accusing me of doing something like that. I've never done that.
So this is what he's doing a roundabout here. Obviously he should be going straight right here to keep going around the field. But instead we're just going to make a left-hand loop all the way around to the path we already went on. And then I'll be able to get out of here. Turn my diff lock off so I can steer. So we'll be getting back to the path we were just on. this also helps too for the next time you're going around the field. Instead of having to drive all the way around to get out, you can just use one of these to turn around and go out if the driveway's closer than going all the way around the field. So he'll take that, these couple tractors, I think there's 2 more, that one and 1 more. They'll get out of my way and then we'll be out of here.
Yeah, look at him clean that window. Woo, woo. Ow, ow. Out here supervising.
Yep.
Mason is a little crabby in the combine, but he was at a wedding last night, so he's probably a little, you know, hungover. Otherwise, we're doing soybeans. What's the status?
Dust is flying. Bree's out scouting the field right now.
There's somebody running behind us. Bree and Greg are busy scouting. Mason's all the way over there. Great. Filling up trucks? Or what? What's the...
Yeah, I'm the grain cart operator. It's a highly stressful job. Very fast pace, as you can tell.
Well, we're doing soybeans, so it's a little bit slower than the other day in corn, right?
Yep.
A rooster.
Leave the bikers alone, please.
Well, we told Greg to watch the dog, and she's not staying where he told her to. The soybean head is a little bit wider than the corn head, so it's a bit more tight of a squeeze. That's how close it is. Bree's probably like, yep, this is the speed I can go now.
I'll never hear the end of it if I run her over, so.
So much concern. Elevator that we take our soybeans to closed at 3 today. It's Sunday today, so we're just filling up all the trucks that we have and the grain cart, and then we will take all the beans there tomorrow. We were supposed to have soybean storage at the grain facility this year, but that did not happen. It's still in the works, so heading to the elevator tomorrow morning with these beans.
Beans are a little harder to load into the trucks because they don't stack as well. They like to roll, so all of a sudden at the end, it really fills up quick. You can't fill the trucks quite as full because beans are heavier.
This field that we're combining in right now is actually over here was where they had potatoes, and so the potatoes are grown where the irrigation hits, and then the corners of the field and other parts of the field that the irrigation didn't hit, that is what was into soybeans. And so we have a couple of fields like this where all the corners are soybeans and then the inside was potatoes. So when we drive past, you can actually see some of the potatoes on the ground that was left from the harvester. So this is the potato ground, and then up here, which you can't see because the sun is terrible. Well, I can't really go behind us either. This is where the potatoes were, and there's a couple left down here in the dirt that you can kind of see, but so they left me in the grain cart again. Avery ran back to the farm with one of the trucks and is getting another one, I believe. And then Mason is combining in this soybean field. So this is another field that's similar to the one that we were just in, where it was mostly potatoes. So you can see a little bit of the black dirt back there.
We went through.
She's coming back through the other
Yes. Watch it. She'll come out of here. There she is. There's the Brewster.
All that to move from right over there to get these soybeans. Bree was going through the culvert the entire time that they were driving over. Got to put the signs back up. Got to put the signs back up so we can actually, people know where they are. The creek's a little dry. So the creek's a little dry.
Beaver have a dam built up the road a little way up back.
Oh.
Yeah. Have to trap them and dig them out.
Yep. Mason also has to drive through the ditch down there to get in. Oh, this is very bad quality zoomed in, but he can't fit through the driveway, so. What? Bree! Really?
Beaver have a dam built up the street.
All right, that's it for our weekend of harvesting. Lots more to come still. This is our first weekend doing soybeans, so lots more
It's
to
gonna
come.
be a long haul.
Yeah.
So you got to start with the nectar of the gods right away.
This is the nectar of the gods.
Well, that is. This is the after 3 o'clock nectar of the gods. Yep.
Yep.
That's what I like to do.
All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all the things.
Have a beer.
See you next time.